mastermind and the teacher's immersive experience. And now the ball is in your court. In Telangana, no college should say that we need more interaction with industry. We want industry to work with us because HICIA is there to support you. The ball is in your court. Now you have to grab the opportunity that is there in front of you. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your valuable questions and suggestions. Thank you very much, ma'am and sir, from Infosys and HICIA for sharing the insights. I am quite confident that both these initiatives will be creating a new chapter of the journey of employability of students. Thank you, ma'am. Like a real relay race, I would like to invite my colleague, Ms. Durga, to take you to the next proceedings. Durga, over to you.
Thank you, Deepa. A very good morning to all. It's time to invite our dignitaries. It's indeed my privilege and an honor to invite our chief guest for the day, Honorable Minister of IT, Industries, Municipal Administration and Urban Development, Telangana State, Shri K.T. Ramarao Garu. Ladies and gentlemen, TASK is the brainchild of our Honorable Minister. Welcome, Honorable Minister, sir, and thank you for gracing us with your presence. Next, I would like to invite the guiding force behind TASK, the guest of honor for the day, our Honorable Principal Secretary, IT, E&C, Industries and Commerce, and Vice Chairman TASK, Shri Jayesh Ranjan Garu. And I would like to invite Shri Krishnamachari Shrikant Garu. And I would like to invite Mr. Tirumala from Infosys. And now I would like to invite TASK CEO, Mr. Shrikant Sinha, to join our dignitaries on the dais. So now I invite CEO TASK, Shri Shrikant Sinha, to set the content.
Honorable Minister, sir, the guiding force, the vision behind TASK, Honorable Principal Secretary, IT Industries, Shri Jayesh Ranjan ji, the person who has been believing us, supporting us, and making this event today a reality, Honorable Shri Jayesh Ranjan ji, my namesake, Krishnamachari Shrikant, the former captain of the Indian cricket team and the Board of Selectors, Chairman for the Board of Selectors. Welcome, Mr. Tirumala, the CLO from Infosys. Ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed a pleasure for me to be present amongst all of you here today. As I welcome the honorable dignitaries on the dais and just set the context for today, for this particular session. TASK over the years has partnered with a lot of organizations. In fact, we work closely with 80 organizations as of today. But today we are entering in with a new MoU with 26 organizations and renewing 27 earlier ones. This entire MoU, Minister Sir, would impact 150,000 youth of Telangana. While at one side the corporates are coming forward to support our youth, our colleges are no longer behind. In fact, all these students, etc., are registering with TASK and becoming part of this and benefiting from these MoUs that we are signing. With this note, because the Honorable Minister is already delayed, I would like to end the thing and request my namesake to start the opening. Krish, why don't you come and address the audience? People have been taking photographs with you, but let them hear you also. Thank you.
Honorable Minister, Mr. KT Ramarao, Mr. Jayesh Ranjan, Principal Secretary, Shrikant Sinha, Tirumala, I'll say. Okay. Dear friends, I think I've been listening to all of you for the last 2 hours. Mine will be a totally different approach, just like a cricketing approach. So I'm into, you all must be wondering what am I sitting here for. It so happened that the same, I can call him fondly KTR and Jayesh, and they were the people who were, when I signed the contract with Task MoU, we have a small company called AA EduTech Private Limited. We are into spoken English skills, which are joint venture with British Council, and we have a certificate from British Council. So it's a spoken English skills product. And we have a career development skills product, which some people refer to as life skills, some people as soft skills. I don't like to use the word life skills and soft skills. I call it career development skills because we use it a lot in cricket. It's about leadership skills, stress management skills, innovation skills, communication skills, teamwork skills. And then, of course, we have a little bit of job skills products called entrepreneurship skills and retail sales skills. This is our product. I don't want to talk my business, but my product itself is actually a motivational product. How many of you have seen the movie 1983? Can I say majority? Okay. Because, you'll have to understand when the cricket and life goes in parallel. Everything goes in parallel. I heard Madam Manisha talking, I heard Thiru talking, I heard so many people asking multiple questions, but you all missed the basic point in life, I'm sorry to say. How much ever you need, I'm an engineer, by the way. I'm a qualified electrical engineer from College of Engineering, Guindy. No, those days there was nothing called sports quota. I had to get 95% in my pre-university to get into my engineering. And I passed out of engineering 72%, which is the easiest thing to do. So if you ask me whether engineering stuff, honestly speaking, the answer is no. If you say getting a degree is it's the easiest thing. All you have to do is 10 years question papers, go through the 10 years question papers. You can guess about 5 question papers. So there are 8 questions, 3 live in choice, write the 5 questions, get 80%. That's what most of the students do, even do today. Do you all agree with me or not as college principals or not? Yes. Tell me the truth. So we really don't learn. We really learn only post our life, post our education. And that is a basic point I thought all of you missed today. You're talking technical questions, you're talking this, that, blah, blah, blah. Man, in life, first and foremost, you need self-belief to succeed. Which is why I said the movie 83. If India have become the world champions today, or the world champions in India, today we call ourselves, we rule the world cricket today, right? It all started with one man called Kapil Dev, who led us to the 1983 World Cup. That guy had tremendous self-belief. And if you guys all have passion, self-belief, and tremendous positive energy, you can succeed in anything you want. Forget about all this questions you all ask. I don't believe in all that at all. They are all too technical, which is already is there. But this is the most important thing the students need today, which has been neglected and which I believe it should start from, in my opinion, KTR and Jayesh sir, is that KTR, I can call you KTR, I call him Jayesh only fondly, because KTR has seen me play, get hit on my face, have 27 stitches in Lal Bahadur Stadium. In 1987 was his Pakistan, incidentally. That was way back in Pakistan when we played the one day. So the basic thing is you need to see 90% of people lack that motivation, that courage, the confidence. Life is all about confidence, my dear friends. Life is all about confidence. If you give confidence to Indians today, we will do wonders. That's what is happening here. That's what is happening in Task. That is what Shrikant Sinha, Jayesh, KTR and everybody is trying to do, give confidence to the youngsters so that the youth of India can shine. And if, in my opinion, you're all only talking from college level, I would go one step lower. The whole thing has to start from school level. You know, I'll tell you a real life story. I just start with this. This is about my own story. In school, you know, in the 10th standard or 11th standard, they like to write an essay, right? What do you want to become when you grow up or something like that? I wanted to say, my mind was to be a big shot. I don't know what this goddamn big shot was at the age of 10, at the age of, say, when I 10th standard, when you're 14 years or 15 years. Big shot means Srikanth, means 4 people should know who this Srikanth is. That was my desire. So, I always believe if you have a deep-rooted innermost desire, and if you follow it passionately, and if you're able to do it passionately and follow it with positive energy, you can achieve anything you want in life. Forget about all this technology and all. Don't mistake me at all. I'm a technology myself. I'm in the technology business myself. I'm in the digital learning myself. But I'm just saying it goes beyond that. I'm not trying to say. Yes, we all need all your inputs, your technology, the Infosys of the world, the tasks of the world, the ITs of the world. Everybody, yes. But life is beyond that. And that is what I want to tell you guys here. Please instill that into the students, that confidence in the students, and say, guys, you can do it. They will do it. Good luck. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. And thank you, CEO, sir. Under your leadership...
Since KTR reminded me, he said, you're looking younger and younger, your energy levels are growing. All I talk about is, everybody is here almost a technocrat, right? 90% are technical people. Only one rule in life. Energy can neither be destroyed nor created. It can be transferred and transmitted. So good lot of energy, my dear friends. Everything will go well.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Srikanth Sinha, sir. Under your leadership, TAS has touched the lives of many students through trainings and won prestigious awards. On that note, let me call upon my colleague Swati to start with the MoU exchange program.
Thank you, Durga. Ladies and gentlemen, as the African proverb goes, if you want to walk fast, walk alone. If you want to walk far, walk together. Today, TASC is entering into partnership with 25 new partners and reinforcing partnership with 20 existing partners. I would now request the dignitaries to please step forward for the MoU exchange. I would like to invite Mr. Gauri Shankar, Mr. Syed Sajil, Mr. Narendra Gaud from 24/7 AI. I request KTR Garu to please hand over the memento to the partner. I would request Mr. Barni Kumar, Mr. Ajit Kumar from 360DG. I request Mr. Kumar Jadeji and Mr. Colonel Pradipta Jain from Kalyani Bharat Forge. Now I request Mr. Manjunath from Selenois. Now I request Mr. Benedict from CSS Corp. Now I request Mr. Samad Bajaj from Designer class. Designer class. Now I request Mr. Madan, Mr. Pankaj Singh from Head Held High. Now I request Mr. Sri Jaipal Reddy, Mr. M. Prabhakar, Mr. Nagesh from Hetero. Now I request Mr. Tirumala, Mr. Nivas from Infosys Springboard. Infosys. Now I request Mr. Tirumala, Mr. Nivas from Infosys Springboard. I would like to invite Ms. Padmaja Ramani and Ms. Raghu from Infosys Mamata. Now I request Mr. Venkat, Mr. Chakravarti from InnoHat System.
Excuse me.
Now I request Mr. Venkat Madhu from InnoHat System. Now I request Dr. S. Anand Reddy, Dr. Srinivas Rao, Mr. Sachin Chowdhury, Dr. Gangadhar from ISTD. Now I request Mr. KVB Reddy, MD L&T Metro, Mr. NVS Reddy, MD HMRL from L&T Metro Rail. And I request please team to come forward for group picture. Monster. Now I request Dr. Sangeeta Shamsundar, Dr. Sharmukh, Mr. Tanish Arora from Monster. Now I request Mr. Manoj Sunil Shetty, Mr. Faninder, Mr. Visvajit Raut from My Startup TV. Nagaro. Now I request Miss Kanika, Mr. Raju Charkuri from Nagaro. Ma'am, your access.
యాక్సిస్ రాసుకుందండి.
చెప్పండి.
Excuse me, cameraman, like you're blocking the live telecast of the program. Could you please give way to the guest so that they can reach the dais in time? Thank you.
Now I request Mr. Krishnadas Menon, Mr. Sumit Malohar and Mr. Ramesh Pispati from PGK Technologies. Now I request Mr. Chiranjeevi, Mr. Umash Maheshwar, Ms. Krishna Madhavi Kalyan from Premier Energies. Now I request Ms. Reena Dayal, Mr. Ramesh Ketaraju, Mr. Arun Pati from Kuwait Council of India. Now I request Mr. Subhajit Saha from Resolute. Now I request Mr. Rajesh Chandrasekhar, Mr. G.J. Kumar, Dr. Avinash from Tally Education. I would like to invite Mr. Rohit Ravindra, Mr. Sufiana Khan from TAP Academy. Now I request Mr. Rajat Sahi, Mr. Anuj Gupta, Mr. Saket Chaurasya from Vahan. I'm sorry. Ma'am, okay. Okay.
Renewals, we'll just need the names right now, but sir doesn't have time. So once that is done, we will ask the Honorable Minister to speak. Renewals we'll do later on when Jay sir is there.
Okay. I would request Ms. Adapalli Sandhya, Mr. Mahek Pretam, Mr. Raju from Weedle. I would request Mr. Danya from Rubicon. Miss.
Rubicon का play कर दो ना नहीं वहाँ पे next yes छोड़ दो Major Vinit Kumar and
Major Vinit.
Major Vinit.
I would now request Major Vinit Kumar and ILN Rao Garu from Cyberspace Foundation.
Since he has left from that place, this thing is to be called renewals will be done later.
Okay. Uh-huh. Now I request Mr. Krishnamacharya Srikant from AA EduTech. Generation next time.
Just read out the piece.
only I have to. Now I'd request NO Foundation team.
Get the memento first. Get the memento. Get the memento.
Only memento. Only memento. Page memento ఉంటే సార్ మెమోటో ఇస్తే బతుకుదనే
అరే సార్ Now the renewals. Amazon Web Services, Cisco, CMAT, EDS Technologies, Excella, Generation Next, Hire Me, Hysia, IBM Skill Build, Insofe, Nandi Foundation Mahindra Pride Class, Oracle Academy, Salesforce, Skyfi Labs, Smart Bridge, Smart Infra, TSAT, Taplingua, VI Path, Unschool.
Let's call at least 10 of them on the stage. So first 10 names you can call on the stage so that at least two ho jayega. Photo.
Okay.
Right? We'll exchange the emails.
Yeah, may I request Mr. Amit Krishnan from CoApp to exchange them, please. So it's the government of Telangana. Yes, sir.
That's later on. First let's get the where all? So AWS, Cisco, CMAT, EDS Technology, XLR, Generation Next, Hire Me. Can you all please come up on the stage? Because we are running short of time. We would, but not miss the opportunity of taking a photo with the Honorable Minister. Therefore, please come up on the stage so that we can take a photo with him. Please. Mementos. नहीं बाद में जय सर के टाइम पे देंगे बाद में
పెన్ తెచ్చండి 10 తెచ్చండి ఇంకా 9
during we'll get it done, don't worry. Next list.
Hire Me, Hysia, IBM Skill Build, Insofe, Nandi Foundation Mahindra Pride Class, Oracle Academy, Salesforce, Skyfi Labs. Request you to please come.
Access is also here? No.
Yeah. Sir, we can make it sir. We can it is
Announce these. Facey onwards.
Hysia, IBM Skill Build, Insofe, Nandi Foundation Mahindra Pride Class, Oracle Academy, Salesforce, Skyfi Labs, Smart Bridge.
ఇవన్నీ కార్పొరేట్ ఇవన్నీ గవర్నమెంట్ లాస్ట్ అయిపోయింది లాస్ట్ ఇంకా అది అయిపోయింది లాస్ట్ డిస్కౌంట్ లాస్ట్
ఇంతే.
Sure.
Smart Infra, TSAT, Taplingwa, UiPath, Unschool, Access Health,
IOCL.
अभी करते हैं, इसके बाद VC से करना है. She was supposed to do it, but you do it. Get onto the
and
stage
mentor
now.
together.
Get together. Get quickly, come.
I request Mentor Together team. We also have 2 universities who are signing up with us today. I would now invite Mr. Lakshmikant Rathod, VC Palamuri University, and Professor Venkat Ramana from RGUKT University to exchange the MoU.
Some of you stand in the front.
Some of the students whose life is going to be impacted are here with us today. I would now request Mr. Unachanu, Management, Government Affairs and Public Policy, Google, to join the dignitaries. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the awardees of the Google Career Certificate Scholarship Program, built and taught by Google to prepare learners from all backgrounds for high demand skills. It launched certification courses to create pathways to jobs in IT for people with no experience. These girls are Bhumika Kindodi, Nirshita Bonipalli, Khyati S. Desai, A. Meghna, B. Aparna, J. Bhagya Haindavi, K. Swati, Harsha, S. Kalpana, Mamidi Prasanna, Bantu Deepika, G. Divyasri, Pullegudi Bhargavi, Tigala Maitri, K. Purnima, R. A. Bhargavi, B. Meghna, Amulya, Pratibha and Shravani from different districts of Telangana. And also, I would request one person from the college management to accompany with the students on the dais. Today is a proud day for them as they not only get a scholarship to do the program of their choice, but also their dream of being with the Honorable KTR Garu is also fulfilled.
Students, can you please come front? You can get down. Students, please come front. Students, please stand on the bottom line.
Yeah, can you please come by college, by student? College and a student. Please. Let us not make a crowd here, please. It will be inconvenience for everyone on the dais as well as other guests also. Please cooperate with us.
Bhumika, Acharya Degree College, Sangareddy. They are not listening. వాళ్ళందరినీ అంటే ఒకసారి బయట
Excuse me, we are announcing by college. Can you please come? Can you please come along with your student? I request college management. I request college chairman, secretary, principals. I request you to come along with your student. Please do not crowd. Excuse me, due to some security reasons, I request everyone to leave the dais. Except the guests, everyone please leave the dais. I request everyone except the dignitaries, everyone please leave the dais. I request only students to be at the dais along with the dignitaries.
ఏ కాలేజ్ వాళ్ళ కాలేజ్ ఉండండి సెపరేట్ గా అందరూ ఒకేసారి వస్తే కలవదు
excuse me everyone, let us not gather on the dais. Let us come by college name, please. It's a request.
May I request to please leave the dais? Please leave the dais except the students. And the other MoU exchanges will happen soon after this with IT Secretary, sir. So please, in the interest of time, we would request you to please stay with us. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think if people have not taken a photo, quickly take a photo and step down. I think we need to continue with the program further. Please go back. Please take your seats. Please take your seats. We are still continuing with the function.
Those who have done, please leave the dais. Can we quickly move on, please? Request you to please move on. Move on, clear the dais, please. Thank you.